Hey guys, and welcome to this week's video log of the week. Another new setting. What I wanted to really do was just sort of talk you through what we've been doing this week. It's now Friday the, with me, 9th of May. Getting on into May now, so another few weeks and we should be able to get the rest of the runner beans out. Touch wood, we haven't had a frost as yet. We had a slight frost about a week ago, and it's not really done anything to any of the plants down there. We did lose a couple from the first lot of the enormous beans that we put out, runner beans. But I'm not, like I said when I planted them, I wasn't too bothered because we had plenty of beans to back up from there anyway. I did make 3 or 4 videos, but when I uploaded them to the computer, it come up with wrong file type or error or something like that. I've now fixed that, but the footage that I had of doing things in the polytunnel and things like that have gone. So we can't use the footage from that. So what I wanted to do really, sorry about that, I'm just watching people walk past the house. So what I wanted to do really was just to go over a few things that I covered in them videos, what we've been doing and things like that. Now one of the videos was Wednesday night. We've been out all day to the hospital with Hannah. She's got to have an operation on her eyes. It actually results back from the thyroid operation she had last year. So it results back before she had the operation, should I say. So that's not going to be for about 1.5 years. So touch wood, she's all okay. She's going to Wales today to see some family, leaving me to it. I'm still no better at the minute with my back and knee, and things aren't looking too good for the immediate future on that. But I have got appointments coming up with specialists and doctors and things like that, so I will keep you posted, and we'll let you know how we get on those bits at another time. What else? So yes, we was down in the polytunnel the other night after Hannah's after the day at the hospital with Hannah. Bearing in mind we've been up since about 5 o'clock. 7:15 train, about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour on the train, and 20 minutes on the bus. We was at the hospital for about 9:20. First appointment wasn't till 10:20. Got that seen to, then we had to hang around till 2 o'clock for the next part of her eye appointment, where they put some drops in. Your pupils really, get massive. Looks like she's been on some types of drugs or something. So we went and got all that sorted. We was back home. We had something to eat. It was about 7 o'clock, I think, by the time we got home and sorted. And we went down the polytunnel, potted on some marigolds and some cabbage. Just sort of had a chill out and relax and everything, and just calm down after the day in the town, so to speak, for hospital appointments. The next part of the video, I was talking about the winter project, and we're thinking about making raised beds. Now the raised beds, we're looking to use materials, scaffold boards, or shiplap boards, or we have looked into pallet collars, the same as Rick from the Rick Van Man channel. We're looking into those 3 at the minute. But if anybody's got any other ideas on any materials that we can use for the raised beds, please let us know. And leave a comment down below or PM me, whichever. We're looking at either making the beds into 2 long beds or 3 or 4 smaller beds on one plot, and the same on the other, and the same on the other. We had looked at railway sleepers, new and used, but we'd have to use up more of the grass area to make the size of beds that we actually want. So if you've got any ideas, guys, like I say, just pop it in the description below, in the comments or whatever, and just let us know, really. What was the other one? I can't remember. But I think the other one was just a basic walk around, let you know how everything was going on. Now the onions that we overwintered have all started going to seed. We've pinched out the seed heads. Never had this problem before with overwintering onions and things like that. Never had this sort of problem before. So it's we've kept them watered, kept them fed and things like that, and they've gone to seed. So we pinched the tips out. They grow the spikes that come up. It comes up and then it sort of comes into a bit of a triangular type shape, rounded at the bottom and then coming up to a point, seed head. So we pinched all them out, and hopefully, touch wood, they should carry on growing. Now if they don't carry on growing, if they're no bigger than what they are now, in a week or so, then we'll have the bigger ones up, and then we can get that part of the bed prepped and ready for some other bits going out. We've got quite a lot of cabbages we want to grow this year, so that's pretty much what's going on there. Bit of good news as well. Our Muscovy duck has started laying. We've had 4 eggs so far, and 3 had been laid on the floor. But this morning, when I hobbled down there to go and sort everything out, because Hannah's gone off with her mum for a couple of hours before they go to Wales, she'd actually got up into the bottom nest box of the 4-tier nest box that we've got in there. 4 or 3-tier. I know they lay on the top as well. Whichever. You've seen the video of it. So yeah, she actually got in the bottom part of the nest box that is pretty low to the floor anyway, and laid an egg in there. So so she's taken to if she takes the laying in there, all good. If she doesn't and she lays on the floor, still good, because we still get the egg. So we're averaging about between 4 and 6 to 7 normal duck eggs a day, and between 12 and 18 chicken eggs at the minute. So we think that might improve by the time the summer actually does kick in. And yeah, we'll have plenty of eggs anyway. So that's about it really, guys. Everything else that we planted in the sorry guys, got an itch. In the other bed that the chickens cleared for us, we've got cabbages, collies, broad beans, and the other sets of onions out there that we already had growing in module trays. All the tomatoes and everything are coming on great. The Roma tomatoes are flying along. We've got flowers on the Alicante tomatoes, so they're doing good. The cucumbers, 2 cucumbers that we bought as plants, they're flying along. They're nearly a foot tall now, and really going for it. So we'll have to get our couple of strings up for them to grow up, and the same for the other two tomatoes, the Gardener's Delight. Get them up as well. So that's about it, really, guys. Like I say, I would have done I might even still do a plot tour this morning before I upload this. The dog's Sparko on the floor, typical. But like I say, Hannah's away this weekend, so it's just me and Mother when she's here. When she's not here, it's just me. But that's about it, really, guys. I don't really know. I think I've waffled on so much. Oh, we lost one of the chicks with the silky hen that had hatched some chicken eggs for us. With her having long feathers, fluffy feathers over her legs and under her armpit area, under the wing, one of the chicks had got tangled up in that round its neck, and it had sort of choked to death, suffocated. So we've now gone over and trimmed her all up. The chick was okay maybe a couple of hours before when we checked, when we've been down there and collected eggs and things, and just checked on the way up. There was all right then. All 5 was alive and kicking, so to speak. And we went down to take the dog out and check round and everything, and one had got caught up and passed away, sadly. But like I say, nothing sort of goes to waste here. That chick then went in with the ferrets, as did the 2 goslings that passed away here as well. They went in with the ferrets. The other 2 goslings are doing great. They're flying along. They're they're starting to get massive now. So yeah, they're doing great. The hen with the ducklings is all good. All 5 going strong. We need to try and find a little ground level box for her to go in, with a run and everything that she can take them out into. And that's about it, really, guys. We've come to the end again, and that's about it for this video. Yes, that's it. I'm trying to think of something else that I can enlighten you with for what's going on. But what I will do, while looking through the old videos on the Mac, I did come across an old video from last year with all the chickens and the ducks and everything all in together, in the big pen that was all down the bottom of the garden. So I might attach that onto the end as well, if I can get it across, and you might see a little bit. So keep watching, guys, and if I can get it on the end, it'll be on. It's only maybe a minute long, so there we go, guys, for video log of the week number 9 out.
Chickens! Come on, chickens! Come on! Chicken! Dookie dookie dookie!
So there you go, guys. There was a little bit of video of the chickens and the ducks all in together. Now that was filmed last year, I think it was. Now that's when we had all the bottom end of the garden, where the duck pen is, where all the potatoes are, the bonfire pit, the willow trees, and then back round towards where the shed for the chickens was. Now that's when everything was all in one place. Now, as you'll have seen from previous videos, the chicken pen is all on one side, all together, with the muscovies in with them, and the ducks are all up on the other side, with all the normal ducks in with them, all separate. So that way we can gather the duck eggs all in one go. They're not being disturbed, and we haven't got to wait till 10 o'clock to let all of them out. We can go down and we can let the chickens out at 9, because the muscovy lays just before 9 o'clock and is done by about, done with the laying procedure by about 1/4 to 9:30. So we can let everything out before 10 o'clock. The main lot of ducks don't finish laying till about 10 to 10:15. So we let them out about 20 past to 10:30 in the morning. So that way we can gather all the duck eggs in from the box. We don't have to go collecting eggs up from around in the pen. And like I say, with the same with the muscovy duck, if she was let out earlier, she would lay in the pen, giving the chickens access to the egg, because it's out in the pen. They could eat it, break it, whatever. It's laid in a box. They don't touch it, and what have you. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of video from yesteryear, if that's what they're saying. And we'll catch you later. Cheers for now. So we're on week 9. Bloody hell. Doesn't seem like 2 minutes ago we was talking about, while I was doing a bit of rotivating, about doing a video log each week of things that are happening. Bloody hell. Week 9. Nearly week 10. I can't believe it's week 9. 9 weeks of me gabbling on about gardening and livestock and everything else. 9 weeks. To you guys that are still here at week 9, thank you very much. To those that don't make it to week 9, I really don't blame you, because I don't know if I could have sat and listened to myself for 9 weeks. Hang on, I've listened to myself for 29 years. Oh well. Hey guys, I do promise this is the last little bit of video. I just found another little bit of video as well of the hen with the ducklings from this time round. These are off of Hannah's phone. Here's, obviously she's got the iPhone as well. So there's only maybe a few seconds worth of footage of the ducklings. Just being ducklings really. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit, and I do promise this is the last little bit of video, and we'll catch you later, and all being well, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.